Here is some more NBA 2K18 gameplay, and this time the blog is focusing on offensive tendencies, AI execution, and motion. The link is in the description. It's another great read. It's something that if you have time, you want to read through it because they're discussing a lot of the improvements. So I have all the gameplay clips from the blog, but just like the last video, you may not understand all the gameplay you're watching because you don't know what to look at. And everything here is examples of what has changed and what has improved. So definitely read the blog. But what I wanted to talk about is the new substitution menu, because they changed it in this game, and you'll be able to see some screenshots of what it looks like and how it works. But 2K is still making the same mistake with these subs because they're making you press buttons to sub in each position when you can just use the D-pad and be fast. For anybody that plays this game competitively, sometimes in a game you have to change your lineup. You might have to bring in the third string point guard. You might have to move a guy off the bench that's a small forward, but you want him to play at power forward. You want to go small. So these are things that you make on the fly, and you need to be able to do them quickly. You don't have time to sit there and fool around with the buttons. It's so quick before you even inbound the ball. With it being all on the D-pad, up, down, left, right, you could sub out all 5 positions. It could be all third string guys. It could be a mixture of lineups. It's just quick. It's easy. It's like a snap of a finger. But now, for the last few years, I don't know why they've done this, but when you make a substitution, last year it was on the right stick. It was terrible. It was like a circular graph. You had to point it. You had to figure out where the player was and then point the right stick in that direction. Now it's on buttons. So it's going to be, you're going to be pressing A and Y and B and X. But that's just so slow. So let's say you want to sub in the third string point guard, the second string shooting guard, whatever. Let's say you want to do that. With the buttons, it's going to take you forever. But with the D-pad, I could do that in less than 5 seconds. I could make all those adjustments immediately at the snap of a finger without even thinking about it, because I don't have to look for the player, read all the names, figure out what button they are, press the button. All I have to do is go down, scroll over with the right on the D-pad until I find a player I want, then scroll down for the next position, do it again. It doesn't make sense because we don't use the D-pad for anything else. So why does it matter when the substitution menu is up? Why do they keep making us want to press buttons? So hopefully they'll switch this. I know it might not even seem like a big deal. You might be saying that I'm nitpicking, but people that really play this game and you know it comes time to make an adjustment, the D-pad is where it's at. And then also what's important is when you call a timeout, we need the same timeout menu in the game that we had in NBA 2K16, where you could change all the defensive settings for every player, even players that are currently on the bench in the game. You can adjust the distance of defense, the pick and roll defense. We need it all there, all on the D-pad, not right stick, not crazy graphics that take forever to maneuver, all just like it was in 2K16. So hopefully they do that. Let me know what you think of the blog and everything that you read in the comment section. Imagine if we failed the first challenge. Our draft stock, there it goes right over the middle. Breaks the tackle, breaks another. Oh my goodness, he will not go down. He refuses. I've got fighters on the team. I could wrap up the